Imagine you are in a situation where you are standing opposite to a tall building. And suppose the distance between you and the building is known, and the angle with which you look to the top of the building, that is also known. Do you know that we can actually find out the height of the building without actually approaching the foot of the building or without using any measuring instruments? And we can achieve that goal by using one of the most important topics in mathematics, that is trigonometry. And in today's video, we are going to talk about the fascinating history of trigonometry. Now, the word trigonometry comes from two Greek words, trigonon, meaning triangles or three sides, and metron, meaning to measure. So literally the word trigonometry means measuring three sides. It is a branch of mathematics which deals with the studies of lines and angles of a triangle, and especially a right-angled triangle. Traces of trigonometric thinking dates back around 1600 BCE to 1900 BCE, where the ancient Egyptians used trigonometry in building pyramids, sky watching, and in surveying lands. Now, the ancient Babylonians also used trigonometry in astronomy and introduces a sexagesimal system, which is a system of the base 60 used till today in time and in angle measurement. Then from the 2nd to the 4th century BCE comes the Greek contribution, where Hipparchus, who is known as the father of trigonometry, introduces the first ever trigonometric table. He also made the first known attempt to measure star magnitudes in terms of their brightness and compiled one of the earliest star catalogs listing of about 850 stars along with their positions and brightness. Then after that, a few years later, Ptolemy developed a much more detailed trigonometric table. Now, the Indian mathematicians also has made a lot of contributions to the history of trigonometry, where around the 5th century CE, one of the great Indian mathematician, Aryabhatta, introduces the sine and the cosine functions, in which he called them as the Jya and the Kujya functions. He also applied trigonometry in astronomy, where he used to track down planets in the universe, far ahead than any other mathematicians. There are some other Indian mathematicians also like Bhaskar I and Bhaskar II, who has made a tremendous contribution to the history of trigonometry, where they introduces the trigonometric identities and give a better and accurate approximation of the sine functions. Then after that comes the Islamic Golden Age, where from the 8th to the 14th century CE, Al-Battani refined the trigonometric tables and introduces the tangent and the cotangent functions. Whereas Al-Tusi, on the other hand, focuses his subject on spherical trigonometry, which is a branch of geometry which deals with the studies of triangles on a sphere and also introduces the law of sines. Then from the 15th to the 17th century CE is the Renaissance of Europe, where Regiomontanus, who is a German mathematician, an astronomer and an astrologer, published the first ever textbook on trigonometry and has made trigonometry not only as a tool but as a separate branch of mathematics. His work has taken trigonometry to the next level and has made trigonometry known to the public, which later on has influenced a lot of people and especially has influenced Copernicus in his work on astronomy. Regiomontanus is also known as the father of modern trigonometry, which was later influenced by other physicists and other astronomers like Newton and like Kepler. Then from the 18th century onwards starts the modern trigonometry, where studies are based on analytic trigonometry, graphical representation of trigonometric functions, and its applications on different subjects and different areas of studies like physics, engineering, signal processing, and others extra. Now, the one question that we need to be clear and that we need to understand is that why does it matter to study trigonometry? You see, trigonometry till today still remains a powerful tool, where people used trigonometry in building bridges, in engineering, in sending satellites to space, and in signal communications. Hence, we can conclude that it does matter to study trigonometry. I hope you've learned a lot from this video, and we're looking forward in uploading new interesting videos. So just give us a like, subscribe, and just keep a comment below. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.